The SEC tournament is right around the corner, man. 2 days away. Like, this thing starts on Tuesday, man. I didn't think it was going to be that soon. Like, I knew it was going to be this week. I thought it would be, like, Wednesday or Thursday or something. But no, no, no. We're starting at Tuesday. And not even just Tuesday. LSU is the first game of the day against Georgia. 9:30 a.m. Bro. Like, I'm up before 9:30 a.m. I'm awake at, like, 9 o'clock. But I'm not actually awake, man. Like, I'm still waking up. I'm not an early bird whatsoever. So, good thing I don't have to watch the game live. I'll be watching it, with the reactions. But man, I feel bad for the players. Having to get up and play a game at 9:30? Whew-wee. I mean, I know it's not crazy early to probably, like, a lot of people probably up at, like, 6, 7 o'clock. Not me. I ain't built like that. Anyway, this is gonna be my full predictions for this year's tournament. I will say this. I think LSU has the most manageable road right now. Georgia, they're a solid team. They are a very solid team. And I think they probably have the hardest first round game of them all. I would honestly rather play Bama, Vandy, not Mississippi State. I would not want to play Mississippi State. So I'd say LSU has the second hardest first round game. But when it comes to the second round, like if LSU takes out Georgia, I would much rather play Kentucky rather than Arkansas, Tennessee, A&M. Even though LSU beat A&M in a series, I would not want to play them again. I don't want to play Tennessee again. Arkansas, I think we could beat. But I don't want to play them in the second round. Not when you're trying to get, prove yourself and improve your resume to get into the NCAA tournament. So I think Kentucky is probably the best second round matchup. Not saying it's going to be easy. That's just my personal preference. I like playing Kentucky rather than the other three that we could have played. So, now to start my predictions. Georgia and LSU. Georgia's going to be the home team. So we're going to get to bat first. I actually like that. I like being able to bat first. We can set the tone. Our pitching's been really well. We've, Georgia and LSU. Man, this is a hard one to pick. I don't know already, man. Like, I want to be biased and pick LSU, of course. Man, I just hope, like Charlie Condon's already made a name for himself. I just hope he doesn't see the SEC tournament as a chance to be like, hey, like, to the people who don't know me, this is me. Like, don't be making no statement here, Charlie. Calm down, buddy. I'm just telling you beforehand, don't be doing this. Man, LSU is rolling. LSU's rolling, man. My bias is gonna take over. It's going to. Oh, man, I just feel good about the boys, man. I feel really good about them. Like, LSU is a whole different team. If you take the first half of the SEC conference slate, and compare it to now, like the second half, LSU is a night and day different team, man. The pitching is so much improved. The bats have gotten better, not drastically, but they've gotten better. We've started hitting with runners in scoring position better. And we're closing out games, which is something that we never did in the first half of the conference season. Clearly, because we lost the first 5 series to start SEC play. So it's a really, really good rebound to lose your first 5 series and then win 4 of your last 5, including a win over then number 1 Texas A&M, taking 2 of 3 from them. So with that being said, I'm gonna go with my boys, man. I'm feeling confident. Now, all of it. Oh, I did not mean to do that. There we go. It's I don't know. This is the way that I found to be able to do these predictions, so I'm just, bear with me. Yeah, I don't know. I feel good about the boys, man. Obviously, if we had struggled all season and we only got like a little bit better and we didn't like drastically different, I would have taken Georgia, man. But LSU, I swear to God, these boys are getting hot, man. Next up, we got Alabama and South Carolina. Bama is the home team. Here's my thing, and I should have taken this into consideration for LSU Georgia. Are like the Friday night guys, the Thursday night guys, like the aces gonna be pitching in this game? Because like if Gage Jump, he pitched on Thursday. Tuesday would be only a 5-day break. Not even, like a 4.5-day break because starting so early. So I think we would start Gage maybe, but not have him go like a long time. I think you have to. I think you have to start Gage. Because we need at least one more win to really feel good. Like, we're looking okay right now, but we need one more win to really feel good. So I think you gotta throw Gage if you're LSU. Like, what are these other teams gonna do, man? South Carolina just got swept by Tennessee. Alabama, I don't know how they did against Auburn. I know they lost the first game. I don't know. I'm gonna go Bama here. It hurts me to do that, but I'm gonna go Bama. There we go. I don't know. I just think that they're gonna find a way to do it, man. They just... When I pick against Bama, it always goes wrong, so I'm not gonna do it right now. That's a really tough matchup for Bama to go up against Arkansas, though. Just saying. Vandy and Florida. See, I'm gonna go with Florida. Main reason being, Vanderbilt... I've only seen Vanderbilt look good in their Game 3s. Their Game 3 rotation, pitching-wise, is so freaking good, with, like, J.D. Thompson and number 95, whoever that is, who comes in after Thompson and relieves him. Dude, it's such a good rotation on their Game 3s. Problem is, Vandy just had their Game 3 guys pitch Saturday, so they're not going to be going. Florida, I think, is at their best on their Game 2s. This is tough. But I am going to go with Florida. I would say Florida is a little bit better than Vandy. Not a lot. It would not shock me at all if Vandy won that game, but I'm going to go with Florida. Just because from what I've seen, overall, with like games 1 through 3, Florida looks a little bit better than Vandy. Vandy's very competitive, though. They just had a very rough back end of their SEC schedule. Mississippi State and Ole Miss. Ole Miss, man, you gotta win the entire freaking tournament to be able to get into the NCAA tournament. I'm gonna go with Mississippi State, man. Ole Miss coming off a sweep from LSU. Mississippi State, I think, played Missouri. I assume they won that series. I don't know. I did not pay attention to it. I didn't even see highlights for it uploaded, so I'm gonna go with MSU here. I'm gonna just type out MSU because I can't be bothered spelling all that, typing all that. So yeah. Moving on to the second round here, Kentucky and LSU. All right, so let me think. I'm going with the assumption that people are gonna be starting their Game 1s here. Kentucky probably will for sure play their Game 1 pitchers here. And then LSU will be at Luke Holman, their Saturday guy. Game 2 guy. So it'll be Luke Holman versus Kentucky's ace is what I'm assuming, which is a very good matchup. Holman is maybe like a little bit worse, but also maybe just as good as Gage Jump. I think you could easily put Holman at our Game 1 guy, as our Game 1 guy. He was at the beginning of the season. And Gage was our Saturday guy, but it got switched. But Holman has been thriving on Saturdays and Game 2s. Man. Kentucky's bats are what scare me. I think I think we can get to Kentucky's pitching with our bats. I think our offense can do pretty well. It's just how is their offense gonna, I think the thing will be our pitching versus their offense. If we can slow them down, we're gonna win. Man, I hate this. It's double elimination. Man, dude. Okay. I gotta simmer down my expectations here for LSU because I'm really getting carried away. Dude, it's 9:30 a.m. This will be our second game back to back, which it'll be Kentucky's first game, which means, I mean, I don't know, if we win this one, we'd have momentum going into this one. Kentucky's their first game of the tournament. I'm gonna go with Kentucky, man. I'm gonna go with Kentucky. So LSU here, I gotta calm down. Because if I don't, LSU's gonna win the whole damn thing, which they very well may. I don't think they will, but, I guess it's a spoiler alert. But, okay, Game 5 winner goes here, so Kentucky. There. Okay, so Arkansas and Bama. I assume Hagen Smith is going to be in this game, so it'll be winner. I'm going to go Arkansas. I do not see Alabama. Okay, don't mind my typing, it's ass, I know. I don't see Bama being able to beat Hagen Smith. Oh god, we got LSU Bama again. That's perfect, actually. I'm glad I picked LSU to lose this game. That's perfect, because that game one between LSU and Bama a couple weekends ago still pisses me off how that game ended. Tennessee and Florida. Florida, you ain't winning. Just saying. Well, Tennessee did just beat Florida 2 out of 3 a couple weekends ago. Or maybe last weekend. I guess game 7. This would be Florida's game 2 rotation. I'm gonna go with Florida. Bear with me. I'm gonna go with Florida. Okay, so the winner here, because, you know, I'm just going off this being Florida's game 2 rotation, their staff, pitching staff, that's what I'm basing it off of. So, and like I said, I think Florida looks their best in game 2s, so that's why I'm picking that. Okay, loser of game 7 up here, that'll be Tennessee. I'm just gonna do 10, because, you know, can't be bothered typing all that. A&M and Mississippi State. I believe A&M took 2 out of 3 against Mississippi State earlier in the season. Mississippi State has gotten better as the season has gone on. A&M has kind of went downhill, but they just beat Arkansas in their last series to end the regular season. This will be A&M's game 1, guys. It'll be Mississippi State's game 2s. Let me know in the comments if I'm getting that wrong. Like, if... Yeah, I don't know if I should be going by games 1 and 2s or not. Like, I feel like it's gonna be up in the air, to be honest, but I'm just, for the sake of the predictions, that's what I'm going with. Yeah. If it's game 2s, then Mississippi State's gonna have their, that Sinjay dude. And I think he's really good. And I think Mississippi State beat A&M with their game... Yeah, I think Mississippi State beat A&M in game 2 when they had that series in regular season. I'm gonna go with Mississippi State here, man. This is game 8, so A&M can go there. Mississippi State will be here to play Florida. Alright, so up here to game 9, LSU Bama. This will be our game 3. It'll be Bama's game 3 as well. Man. I'm not picking LSU to lose to Bama, I swear I'm not. I'm not doing it. So, I'm not. I cannot, just for the life of me, I cannot do it, man. But yeah, even if this happens, I think that's a very favorable road for LSU to advance in the tournament. That would put Bama out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Game 10, Tennessee A&M. This would be their game 2s. Man, it's an elimination game too. I don't see Tennessee losing 2 in a row. I could see A&M losing 2 in a row. I don't see Tennessee losing 2 in a row. I just don't. Their offense, man. Their offense is something ridiculous. And I think the offense is why Tennessee could win the whole thing, to be honest. And that's not even the whole story. Like, their pitching and their defense is really good as well. Christian Moore is a dog. Their whole lineup is just full of dogs, man. Kentucky, Arkansas, game 11. This is not an elimination game. Kentucky beat Arkansas. This would be Arkansas's game 2, Kentucky's game 2. I'd go with Arkansas here. So, Kentucky. Up here to play LSU again. Oh, that's rough. I don't want to play Kentucky again. And that would put Arkansas winner of game 11. Oh, wow. Over here. Oh, that's weird. This is my first time doing predictions like this and actually seeing the bracket. It's a bit weird. Okay. Florida and Mississippi State game 12. It's not an elimination game. Florida and MSU. This would be the game 3 for Florida, game 3 for Mississippi State. I would go MSU again. I can see Mississippi State going on a bit of a run here. So winner game 12, MSU goes here. And loser game 12 goes here. So Florida versus Tennessee again. Whew. That's getting kind of difficult. LSU, Kentucky. Would LSU lose twice to Kentucky? This will be interesting. It wouldn't be jump again. No way we would throw jump again. Man. I think at this point LSU is going to be at the end of the road, to be honest. So I'm going to go Kentucky. And that would eliminate LSU, man. I don't see it. Like, our game 3s are rough. This right here would be rough enough for us to win against Bama. I'm just not going to pick LSU to lose to Bama. But yeah, I don't see us having the depth to go this far on such a short schedule, man. Okay, so yeah, that eliminates LSU. We got Tennessee, Florida down here. Who did I have win the first one? Florida? Yeah. I would have Tennessee get back on Florida. So we have Kentucky, Arkansas up here, game 15. Okay. Oh, I would go Arkansas. As much as it pains me as an LSU fan to do that, I would go Arkansas. I just think they're much deeper pitching-wise. If their offense can come together, man, they're going to be really dangerous. Tennessee, Mississippi State. Mississippi State wouldn't have lost a game yet. I don't believe, right? Yeah, they would be undefeated, so would Arkansas. Oh, man. This is hard, dude. But, I would go with the team who's #1 in the country right now, man. I would go with Tennessee in this one. So we have Tennessee and Arkansas to crown the SEC champion. Oh, that's a Sunday game. So the game ones, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that'd be a 4-game break. They very well may go. I don't know. I think the offense of Tennessee, because by this point the rotations for both teams, the pitching rotations are going to be very, deep into their staff. What I mean by that is like the bullpen is going to be used up probably a lot. So I think Tennessee's offense would get the better of Arkansas in this one. I think Arkansas's offense could very well do the same to Tennessee, but I'm going to go with the better offense, the best offense in the country. I'm going to go with Tennessee to win the SEC championship, man. That's the #1 seed. I just really feel good about Tennessee. There's a really well-rounded team. Their offense can be a little bit, slow on some days. And if that happens here, they very well may lose to Mississippi State. They could lose to like an A&M for sure. It's not an easy road for them. Like I said, I think LSU has a very manageable road. Yeah, and that's obviously where I'm looking at as an LSU fan. I think LSU has a very, very manageable road. I think Georgia's the iffiest one, to be honest. Just because they kind of scare me. I don't know if it's because I don't know enough about them, because I've only watched them for one series, and that was Florida. It's probably that. That's probably the reason. Kentucky, I can see us losing that. I can see us losing to Kentucky twice, especially right here, just because I don't think we're deep enough pitching-wise to be able to go that far. But yeah, I'll stop rambling now. That is my 2024 SEC baseball tournament predictions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Who do you guys got winning the whole thing? And yeah, man, I'm excited for it. Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. My reaction will be up. Who knows when? Whenever the highlights come up, man. So yeah, I'm excited for this, man. We just gotta at least get one. We gotta at least beat Georgia, and we should be good to get into the tournament. So yeah, again, let me know who you guys got winning it all. What's your predictions? What do you think of mine? Yeah, thank you all for watching. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one.